Good morning. Get started in a minute. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Son, you have an amazing day. I love you. Go be great. Remember, you got time, so. Oh, today is tacky day. Definitely a cheat. Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. That is definitely he did it. He goal achieved. We're gonna get started. Love you, son. Morning. Tell assistant principal goal achieved. What? Wait a minute now. Have a good day, all right? Have a good one. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I am so excited. I pray that you all have had a fantastic day. I apologize. Just a few minutes behind. It's amazing how 2 minutes can make a difference. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Share this live with about 2 or 3 people. I must say, I was excited to come in because I scheduled this live to see for 7:30, and forgive me, I'm using times in that. And it was exciting to see one person waiting, like exciting from the perspective of, you're ready to get the content, but not excited because I was running late. But I'm going to go ahead and get into the message this morning. For those of you all who do not know me, and I apologize ahead of time, it may go out because I'm going down this amazing road here. But I promise you, not know me, my name is Dr. JaNee Mobley. I'm affectionately known as Dr. JaNee, and I help women overcome mindsets that prevent profit, progress, and prosperity, and help them to position their purpose for profit. Let me tell y'all, it is October 7th. If you were not aware, October 7th, we are in the last quarter of 2025. I want you to meditate on that. Last full months that remain in 2025. Think about that. Not too long ago, good morning. If you all haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and, of course, share this live. 2 or 3 people. I'm getting ready to go into what may or may not end up being a bad spot, but I promise you I'm passing right through it. So just hang on. But, yes, so you only have 2 full months remaining of 2025. That's it. So what does this look like from the perspective of your purpose, right? I want you to think about the goals that you set for 2025 for your purpose. I want you to think about how you said, and the things that you said that you were going to start, the business that you were going to start, the idea that you said that good morning, that that you had, right? I want you to think about all of the ideas that have flooded your mind that you did absolutely nothing with. I want you to think about all of those thoughts that have come to mind and you did nothing with them. I'm going to share with you all 3 mindsets that I want you to consider, ponder, adopt, or consider adopting to ensure that you end this year not just strong, but more so accomplished and fulfilled. So number 1, it's go time, right? So number 1, I want you to take inventory. Take inventory. So again, these are 3 strategies to end the year 2025 strong and to go into 2026 even stronger. So number 1, I want you to take inventory. When you take inventory, I am my doctor. My doctorate is in a doctorate of pharmacy, and I've worked at Walmart in the retail pharmacy. And I remember every so often the company will hire and contract with another company for them to come in and take inventory. What does that look like? Every drug, every item that is housed and is the responsibility of Walmart Pharmacy, that company would then come in and they would count every single pill, every single bottle, every single tube, and they would give a total of the inventory of those items to Walmart so that Walmart can assess what has, and this is the great thing about looking at numbers, right? Walmart is able to assess what sold most, right? What sold most out of all of the drugs, what sold most. The other thing is they were able to assess their losses. So as you close out this year, even today, I want you to take an inventory. You can take an inventory of your life, right? And I want you to identify what is working in your life. And you may be asking, Dr. JaNee, what does this have to do with me moving in my business? What does this have to do with me positioning my purpose for profit? It has everything to do with it, because you have to remember that you are the foundation of your business. And if you are personally disconnected, if you are personally jacked up, guess what? You're setting up your business, your purpose, to be disorganized and dysfunctional. So I want you to identify what's working in your life. I want you to take an inventory of the people that are assets in your life. Who are the people and what are assets? Assets have the potential of giving you a return on your investment, right? So I want you to think about who in your life is pushing you into your purpose. Who in your life is positive? Who in your life is optimistic? Who in your life is encouraging you? Take inventory. Because when these companies, when Walmart takes an inventory of what is selling most, right, they identify that that is a product that is needed. So what does Walmart do with that information? They position themselves to ensure that they have a sufficient supply of that particular drug so that when that prescription comes through, they ensure that sales go through, which ultimately improve their bottom line. So when you take an inventory of the people in your life, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day you are watching this, hi, right? I want you to take an inventory of who in your life is an asset. Take an inventory of your life, who is a liability, who is taking from you. So who is adding from you and who is taking from you. And here's the thing, you may be your liability. You may be a liability to yourself. How your way of thinking may be causing you to lose. Your way of thinking may be the reason why opportunities are not coming your way. Your way of thinking is probably what's discouraging people from even wanting to buy anything from you. So take an inventory. Number two, identify, and here's the thing, accept, this is the word, accept that there are going to be inconveniences for you along your journey of positioning your purpose for profit. I'm going to say that again. Accept and even embrace the inconveniences along your journey so that you can position yourself for profit. God gave me this saying a few years back, a short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain. See, what happens is many of the times we want an instantaneous return. We want to see, can I get an amen? We want an instantaneous result. And because we want an instantaneous result, sometimes you put your efforts in places that you should not, right? So I want you to embrace and accept the inconveniences that are required in order for you to achieve the level of success that you desire. An inconvenience could be you may have to stay up late one night, even though you know you got to go to work tomorrow morning. An inconvenience may be I need to wake up an hour early so that I can accomplish the goals for my business. That's what inconvenience looks like, right? Convenience looks like I'm going to sleep an extra hour or I'm going to go to sleep an extra hour. And here's the thing, I'm all for rest. But you got to think about what your intention and your ultimate goal is. Remember, it's go time. You only have 2 full months remaining in 2025. And you have to identify, are you going to leave this year with the same regrets that you had when you transitioned from 24 into 25? Are you going to continue to beat yourself up because you feel so behind and you should have been further along than this? Or are you going to say, you know what? I'm going to take inventory. I'm going to identify who's in my life that's an asset and who's a liability. I'm going to identify what is an asset in my life and what are the liabilities. And I'm going to make sure that I accept and embrace the inconveniences along the way. Here's the thing. I'll be honest with y'all. Can I have an honest moment? If y'all haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Honest moment. I don't always like to hit the live button. I don't always like to do what is necessary for growth in my business. On Thursdays, I apologize, I'm getting ready to get to a stoplight. On Thursdays, I have identified, and this is just a quick marketing tip. I identify what generates income in my business the quickest, and it is speaking. So what I do on Thursdays is I take the time out on Thursdays and I block out time and I seek speaking engagements. I literally set my timer, and that's what I do. Could I be scrolling on social media? Could I be watching and doing all of this, watching TV and doing all of this other amazing stuff? Absolutely. But my intention is to build my business. My intention is to build wealth, not just for my children, but their children. My intention is to be that good woman that leaves an inheritance for her children's children. And the only way that I can do that is when I always take an inventory of me, what's working, what's not working. And for me, I identified that speaking is the best way for me to generate income in my business. I identified even mindsets that were liabilities for me, and I had to realize, okay, I had to make some shifts. And the other thing that I had to do is embrace inconvenience. That's the only way I'm going to achieve the goals in my life. What are you willing to sacrifice now so that you can have something better in the long run? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to say, you know what, I'm going to give and lend my time to this? Or instead of taking my money and spending it on something that I don't necessarily need to spend it on, I'm going to invest it in my mindset and in my business. You got to be a lot of the times, and I'm going to share this with y'all, I have had the opportunity by God's grace to be in the room with millionaires and even a billionaire. And one thing that I have observed about all of them is that life has not always been perfect for them. Okay? Life ain't always been perfect for them. Life ain't always been very simple for them. They've had hardship, right? But one of the things that I identified is that they had the positioning in their mindset to shift through those experiences. They had the positioning in their mindset to set in areas, whether it was money and time, to achieve their goals. Here's the question, what you going to do? What are you going to do? It's go time. So number one, we stated, take an inventory. Take inventory of your life, of who is an asset and who is a liability. Number two, also in addition to number one, what you may even be the liability, right? Identify what mindsets are stopping you from moving forward in your purpose at a greater rate. Number two, embrace inconvenience. It's not going to always be the way that you want it to be in order for you to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. And what is the last one? And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm getting this stuff off of the top of my head, right? 3 strategies to position your mindset to close this year out successfully and to go into the new year. The last tip is this. Help me, Holy Ghost. The last tip is this. It's time to start. If you have started and stopped, it's time to start again. I'm going to say that again. If you have stopped your business, it's time to start again. If you never started, it's time to start now. And this is how you start. What is the first thing that you can do? And here's the thing. Quit overthinking it. That's the other thing. Quit overthinking it. What is the one simple thing that you can implement right now that gets you closer to your goal? If you're writing a book, like me, take 15 minutes every day to write. That's how I finished my first book, 40 Days to a Better You. 15 minutes every day. If you can't do 15 minutes, give 5 minutes. It's amazing how those increments of time build up, and it allows you to get more done. It's time to start. Eliminate every excuse. And here's the thing tied to that. Don't worry about being perfect. Just start. So number 1, make sure you take inventory of your mindset. Take inventory of your thoughts. Identify whether you are an asset or a liability to your own business. Identify the people in your life who are assets and liabilities. Take inventory of what's working and what's not working in your life and in your business. Number 2, embrace inconvenience. In order for you to accomplish the things that you desire to accomplish in your purpose, it's going to require you to do things at times that you don't want to do them. So embrace them. And lastly, if you haven't started your business, it's time to start now. If you started your business and stopped, it's time to pick it back up and get started again. I appreciate you all for joining me. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that anytime that I'm on, you can join me. Remember, have an amazing day, and as always, know your worth. Bye, y'all.